One of Russia's most active volcanoes has erupted, shooting ash far up into the sky and blanketing nearby villages in volcanic dust. The Shivalush volcano erupted overnight, spewing an ash cloud over an area of 108,000 square kilometers. Lava flows should not reach local villages.
Для которого характерны взрывные извержения. У него нет лавовых потоков. Вот когда вы видите лавовый поток, текущий красный, красивый, это не Шевелуч. Шевелуч – это взрывы, это белые породы, это достаточно опасный тип извержения. Извержение Шевелуча в целом, то есть надо сейчас еще разобраться, но в целом основная фаза его закончилась. Так. Есть небольшая вероятность усиления, так, ну вот это мы сейчас отрабатываем, будем отрабатывать сейчас по существующим данным.
A catastrophic wildfire that hit the northeastern coastal city of Gangneung on Tuesday resulted in numerous injuries and the death of an 80-year-old man who was found in his home gutted by the wildfire. 68 homes, 26 pension houses, 7 hotels and lodgings have been reported damaged or destroyed, and woodlands equivalent to 530 football fields have been consumed by the flames. Reflecting the extent of the damage, South Korean President Yoon Suk-yeol designated the areas hardest hit as a special disaster zone on Wednesday. The fire broke out on a hill in Nangok-dong neighborhood in the seaside city, located 168 kilometers east of Seoul at around 8:30 a.m. The Korea Meteorological Administration earlier issued strong wind and dry weather warnings for the region. The National Fire Agency raised the response posture to the highest level and mobilized more than 2,764 firefighters and 396 fire engines were deployed.
With black smoke and toxic fumes filling the air, more than 2,000 residents in Wayne County, Indiana, forced from their homes. Officials say the fire started Tuesday afternoon about 70 miles outside of Indianapolis, a tractor trailer bursting into flames which quickly spread to this recycling facility. The fire chief saying the facility is partly owned by the city of Richmond and a private citizen, and that individual had been warned several times and cited for unsafe conditions there. Satellite images show just how massive the blaze is. The town ordering evacuations within a half mile, though authorities say as the winds change, so might the evacuation zone. Those outside the current zone urged to shelter in place.
We got ambers and everything else flying over.
The town's fire chief saying the flames were feeding off of unknown types of plastics. The EPA and Indiana Department of Environmental Management now doing tests as concern grows over the long-term impact.
Fast-growing antibiotic-resistant bacteria is the latest concern in Los Angeles. The superbug was detected for the first time in Los Angeles as per researchers at the University of Southern California. The superbugs are spreading faster and wide in the community than previously thought of. The superbugs were discovered during surveillance of wastewater treatment plants in the Los Angeles County, and the antibiotic-resistant bacteria was discovered in 2 of the country's largest water treatment plants. The Joint Water Pollution Control Plant in Carson and the Hyperion Water Reclamation Plant in Playa del Rey. Together, these facilities provide water to about 7.5 million people. Testing revealed that the antibiotic resistance genes were found on 2 novel small plasmids. Plasmids are pieces of DNA that can be shared among different types of unrelated bacteria. Researcher Adam Smith, an associated professor of environmental engineering at USC, said that this was probably the scariest part. He said there is potential for these resistance genes to spread widely across different bacterial populations. Researchers worry that resistance to antimicrobials could result in a situation where common infections and minor injuries may even result in death.